Okay, construction of the snake breeding rack is basically done. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels in it. Now, one level is a little odd because the way that I made my measurements, because the little ones are a little bit smaller than the other ones, so I made one of the shelves a little bit different, which is this one right here. You can kind of see it from here. I'll show you the one above it, that one, and the one below it. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to use that level. I'm just going to go ahead and put lids on the tubs that are on that level, but I'm still going to go ahead and run heat tape across it and everything else like that. So like I said in the first one, I'm using 27 quart tubs. So you can kind of see great little cracks, bowls. I actually picked these up at the dollar store. I have a bunch of them. And then I also have small ones right here for the babies. Kind of fits right inside of there, all nice. Can't beat that from the dollar store. Pay like $5 for them at the pet shops in some cases. Again, I have these guys down here. Of course, my little baby ball pythons back there in the corner. I'm going to be doing heat tape on these guys in about a week. I have it on order. Don't have it yet. So once that comes in, I'll show you guys, how I'm going to set up the heat tape and everything like that, all that kind of good stuff. I'm doing 3-inch 6-watt heat tape. 6 watts a little bit cheaper to run, and 6 watt basically is all you need. You don't need the 10 watt heat tape. You're not trying to get that high of a temperature in it, so it's a little bit cheaper to run. So it's 6 watts per foot, and that's all going to be run with I think we can go ahead with the Johnson thermostat. It's fairly cheap. You can go ahead and get a decent Johnson thermostat for $80 wired up with a 6 outlet surge protector. But I think I'm going to go with the Johnson's thermostat with the heat drop wired into it as well, with the nighttime heat drop. And that one is $100. So, just a quick idea, overviews kind of thing. And after this is completely finished, I will be showing you guys, I'm going to be starting on a rodent breeding rack. Just because, I do have rodents in tanks now, but of course tanks are just too much of a hassle. So the amount of rodents that I breed now for all my guys, my colony in total, everything, is probably somewhere around 200 mice, about 100 rats. I have probably right now like 8 African soft furs. Just really starting to get into that since I decided that I wanted to do some ball python breeding. I think I'm gonna, breed a lot more African soft furs. So, in any case, here is just another quick overview of my snake breeding rack. And if you noticed, I'm using pegboard. I don't think I really mentioned on that before. The reason I'm using pegboard, because it's really great for ventilation. Super for ventilation. This way you don't have to worry about putting so many holes inside your tubs. And it has a silver backing, so it's a little bit smooth right there. It's not quite rough. And this way, you know, it allows the tubs to slide in and out a lot easier. I picked these sheets up. It's a 4x8 sheet, like a regular sheet of plywood. I got them at Home Depot for like $9 a sheet. And I think there's 3 sheets here. And these are 2x3s, just to cut a little bit of weight off instead of using 2x4s. And it's a little bit more sturdier than using 2x2s. So, okay, like I said, after this is completely finished, next weekend I'll probably be doing, probably mid-next week actually, I'll be doing another video with heat tape and everything else like that, showing you guys how I put the heat tape in and all that kind of good stuff. But after this, like I said, I'm going to be going ahead and starting on a rodent breeding rack, possibly a few of them. So, it might have the same design as the snake breeding rack, but I think I'm going to make it taller. I think it's going to be taller and not quite as wide. So, okay. Thanks a lot for watching.